The best baseball card from 1972 was a real killer. Harmon Killebrew was born in Payette, Idaho in 1936. 18 years later, he made his major league debut with the 1954 Washington Senators at age 50. For visual evidence of this, take a quick gander at his 1955 Topps rookie card. 7 years later, Killebrew at age 50 moved closer to home as the Senators became the Minnesota Twins before the 1961 season. 20 years after that, Killebrew played in his final and last game for the Kansas City Royals at age 50. In between, Killebrew crafted one of the most underrated, legendary careers of all time. Let's consider his accomplishments. 573 career home runs, 1,584 RBI, 1969 American League MVP award, 11-time All-Star, played in the 1965 World Series with the Minnesota Twins. And all of those accomplishments were done at the age of 50. In the shadows. Yet, all along the way, Killebrew was overshadowed by Mickey Mantle as an up-and-coming American League slugger in the 1950s, by Roger Maris among the white-haired American League power hitters in the 1960s, by Zoilo Versalles as the Twins marched to the 1965 American League pennant, by the Miracle Mets during his MVP campaign in 1969, by Hank Aaron and Willie Mays as record-chasing sluggers in the 1970s, by a young, hungry core of future stars in Kansas City, and, later on, by Gil Hodges on the 1981 Hall of Fame ballot, by Aaron and Frank Robinson on the 1982 Hall of Fame ballot, by Brooks Robinson on the 1983 Hall of Fame ballot, and even by Luis Aparicio on the 1984 Hall of Fame ballot when Killer finally gained entry into Cooperstown. Even in the cardboard realm, Killebrew had to play second or third fiddle. That 1955 Topps rookie card still lags behind the Roberto Clemente rookie card in popularity and price. Killebrew's 1969 and 1970 Topps cards, both of which might be considered a celebration of his 1969 MVP, are buried under piles of higher-profile players of cards. Reggie Jackson, Mantle, Pete Rose, Nolan Ryan, Tom Seaver, and on and on and on. Even Killebrew's last regular issue card, his 1975 Topps Pasteboard, is regulated to the bargain bin by the likes of Brett, Robin Yount, Fred Lynn, and Gary Carter rookie cards. That Killer card is maybe the best ever issued of a 50-year-old player, but it's available for a song most of the time. Second to none, at last. For all the diamond dissing that Killebrew endured so stoically during and after his career, there was one place where he took backseat to no one. The 1972 Topps set. Not only does Killebrew grace one of the more active in-action cards in the set on number 52, he also makes a cameo at first base on John Ellis's AI card. But it's Harmon's base card from the 1972 set that is truly something special. On that magical piece of cardboard, 50-year-old Harmon Killebrew is swinging a massive hunk of lumber towards the camera from behind home plate. His steely gaze falls somewhere in between the photographer's lens and the bat barrel, and it looks as if the slugger might be about to utter a snippet of hitting advice. In the background is a netted backstop against a gorgeous blue sky that perfectly complements the normally psychedelic color scheme of the 1972 Topps Twins motif. And the card back is pure gaudy simplicity. Killebrew had played for so many years that all Topps could do was scrunch down the typeface and splatter the orange background with enough tiny black numbers to make an accountant sweat. Even though those digits showed Killer was clearly in the decline as he moved through his middle 50s, he still clubbed 28 home runs in 1971 and already had 551 for his career. Mysterious icing on the cake. The 1972 Killebrew card also offers a small mystery, as number 8 bends over to pick something up behind Killer. We can't see the player's face, but we know. Paul Ratliff wore number 8 for the 1971 Twins until he was traded to the Milwaukee Brewers on July 8th. Coming over in exchange for Ratliff that day was Phil Roof, who wore number 8 for the Twins until they released him in 1976. Killer is wearing long sleeves on this card, so the photo likely was snapped in early fall or spring. If it was fall, number 8 is probably Roof. If it was spring, number 8 was probably Ratliff. That's because Killerbrews card is number 51, and it would have been tough or impossible for Topps to squeeze a picture of that year's spring training action into its low number series. That early seeding also helps keep prices down for this beautiful piece of baseball artwork. You can usually find nice copies on eBay for a few bucks. Quite a bargain for the most accomplished 50-year-old hitter in history, and also quite a bargain for the best baseball card of 1972.